Hey wrestling fans, get your coffee ready because we are going to be talking about shit the IWC says. Rhea Ripley is the SmackDown Women's Champion, and obviously I'm not accusing everyone of this, or not everyone is saying this, but I am seeing a lot of people in the IWC, especially on Twitter and TikTok, talking about how Rhea Ripley and her reign has not been that exciting for them.
Oh, hell no!
Now, Rhea Ripley won the SmackDown Women's Champion back in April at WrestleMania against Charlotte Flair. Everybody, it seemed, at that time was totally for Rhea Ripley winning this championship, and as she should have. It was phenomenal. Now let's take it back to December 2019 in Rhea Ripley's career. On an episode of NXT in December 2019, Rhea Ripley defeated Shayna Baszler, my queen, for the NXT Women's Championship. And even then, people were making comments like this, blurred out the name because, I ain't trying to spread hate or nothing. And that's just one example of many from 2019 to 2021. I believe that she was champion in NXT. And it kind of seems like history is repeating itself here in 2023. Now, just a friendly reminder, she just won the SmackDown Women's Champion back in April. It is June. April, May, June. Now, if my memory is serving me correctly, she has defended her belt twice in the 2 months. That was once at Backlash against Selena Vega, and then again in kind of a squash match, let's be completely honest, against Natalya at the Night of Champions in Saudi Arabia. So I think personally, the match at Backlash, first of all, that crowd was on fire in Puerto Rico.
SmackDown last night wrestled in Puerto Rico.
That match between Selena and Rhea Ripley, I think, was phenomenal. That was an amazing match. The crowd was behind Selena because, Puerto Rico and all that stuff. But that match was great. I think the squash match with Natalya at Night of Champions, could it have been better? Okay, yeah, let's be honest.
Yeah!
Personally, I don't think it was very believable that Natalya was going to walk out as champion anyway. Just make Rhea look strong. You know what I'm saying? And she did. She looked great out there. And besides the times that she's defended the belt, I think her position in Judgment Day, well, personally, I'm not a huge fan of Judgment Day, but her position in Judgment Day, looking like a strong, badass lady, I think she's phenomenal. Her saying that she wants to go up against men, and that is believable to me. I don't know what else y'all want. She is in one of the biggest stables, I would say, in WWE right now. She's with Dom, which is getting nuclear heat. So I'm going to bring up a couple examples of wrestlers the IWC has turned on. One that I really don't have to get into with details is John Cena, Mr. Thuganomics himself, because we all know that story, Mr. Babyface got sick of that real quick, let's be honest, but he's still goated.
Cena, literally in his hometown.
So one person I really want to talk about is Bray Wyatt. Now, I completely understand from a booking aspect why people kind of got a little bit bored with that. So he was teasing his comeback on Twitter. There was a lot of clues and puzzles and twists and turns. And then when he came back, there was the QR codes, and it was very exciting. Now, the whole thing with Bray Wyatt and him and his Mountain Dew.
Mountain Dew or crab juice? Oh, jeez. I'll take a crab juice.
In the dark, glow in the dark match against LA Knight. That was corny AF. I love LA Knight. I love Bray Wyatt, but that just was not it. That being said, we were waiting for Bray Wyatt to come back. The lot of us that are fans of his. We're waiting for Bray Wyatt to come back for so long, and to not really let the story play out and kind of overlook a few of the fumbles. I don't know. I just don't know if it was really that fair. Now, I think in today's society where we have everything at our fingertips, we have information at our fingertips, we have Uber Eats, we can get food right now, we can get information right now. We need everything right now. Even on TikTok, you get all your little videos in like 15 seconds to a minute. Our attention span may not be what it once was. So I understand why Bray Wyatt's character and his storyline, it kind of lost momentum because people just don't want to wait, you know? Me included. It got a little convoluted, you know, just let's see where this is going, and he didn't really get in the ring. Now, another prime example of people kind of turning on a wrestler and kind of getting back with him, turning, you know, doing the old back and forth is Drew McIntyre. So he won the heavyweight champion back in the pandemic era. He was really doing a good job in the WWE without a crowd. I think people are really behind him. He ended up losing his championship to the Miz. I turned my back on the Miz a long time ago. The Miz cashed in his Money in the Bank at Elimination Chamber, beating Drew McIntyre. McIntyre's kind of fall had a lot to do with his booking after he lost that championship. So I don't know if that's 100% our fault as the IWC. Elemental. Drew McIntyre is one of those characters that's very up and down with the IWC. You never know how people are going to feel with him this day or that day. So I guess my question is, obviously when I say the IWC, I'm not talking about everyone. I'm just saying that there is an influx of feelings when it comes to wrestlers, and it's very hot and cold. Is it because we get overwhelmed and annoyed when people are pushed down our throats? Do you feel like when we get what we want, it's not exciting anymore? Do you think it has to do with the booking? Do you think it is everything? Let me know what you think in the comments below.